Hey guys, I'm here in the building and you're looking at some mini babies. Shanna had done a video showing her little mini baby collection. I don't have my whole collection out here, but I wanted to show you what I had been doing with the extras that I get. And of course, you've seen on Shanna's um, video the little zombie baby that I made out of one. But it's just an idea, you know. You get all these extra ones, and you could either trade them or, what, I don't know, or, swap them or sell them or whatever. But I just had so many little extra ones that, and usually it's this little one right here. I've got several little redheaded babies, but this is also a little extra one. But I wanted to show you the little outfits and stuff that I've been crocheting for the babies. Hardest thing I've ever done. And I've seen on one of the Facebook groups how they were making the little pacifiers. So I started making I got the idea off of Facebook. I'm not sure exactly who thought of it first, but I started making the little pacifiers. And they're so cute. But these was some little extra babies that I had. And I made a set of twins dressed in the white. Tiny little crochet thread. And these are actually made. You'll have to look past the strings because I need to get a needle that I can actually sew in all the threads and stuff. And I have some, but with this tiny little thread like this, it's really hard. With these, I think I just cut the threads off and glued them. So I guess that's probably what I'm going to do with these. This is a different kind of crochet thread than this. This is actually embroidery thread. But I made this little bonnet to match this little purple and white dress. And then I made this little pink dress. And the little decorations that I've been putting on. You can go to the Dollar Tree and they have these little fingernail. They're actually, embellishments for your fingernails. So, and they're tiny. So, those look really cute on the pacifiers. And then I had an extra bed. Actually, I've got 2 extra beds. And I just put some blue rickrack, glued some blue rickrack around this one. And covered the mattress and put some rickrack around it. It's really cute. I was going to paint the wheels blue, but I haven't got that far yet. And then this little playpen I made from cake pop sticks, like the sucker sticks. And it's a little crooked, but I was just playing around it, but it's still really super cute. And then I made a little bottle. These look like little Playtex bottles. And guys, they're made out of straws. I had some yellow straws, and I'll show you what I use for the nipples for the bottles. Same thing I have for the pacifiers. It's these little, you go to the sewing section, and these are sew on snaps. And if you leave them completely round, they're too big for the baby's mouth. But I cut them off, and with just a little pair of fingernail clippers, you can cut 2 of the sides off and really make them really super cute. This is all the little pacifiers I've made. And I gave Shanna my little pacifier clip things that I made. I've got a couple in the house that are on my other babies. I didn't bring those out here, but... And I've got some little seed beads I use for those. But really, these make really super cute pacifiers. Super, super cute. And then I just take my paint and paint over them. And to keep them from losing... Now, see, this is a solid round one. But let me see if I can get it in the baby's mouth. If I put it... then it's way too big. But these little snaps are perfect. And it's got this little... That's what they look like. Let me see. I can set it down and you can see the little, what they look like, solid round. But I just cut 2 of the pieces off. And I've got a bunch of them in here. All colors. And then I seen where they were making pacifier clips, but they wasn't clipping them on anything, which is really super cute. Love that. But I thought about these little jewelry pieces, and that way you can string them on there and actually hook them to the doll's clothes, and that you won't lose them that way. Because if they look, you drop one of these, they're gone. But, and then I just glue those to the straw and paint the little, they look like little Playtex bottles. I thought that was really cute. And then I made a little crochet blanket, which I think I made it a little big, but it's still really cute. So I'm just going to use it as a little floor mat thing. And then all these little dresses I've got to sew in the strings. I made this little, and it's tiny little crochet thread, but it's still not as tiny. As you can see, the embroidery thread makes the cutest one. I made that one. And then this one's got a little set of bloomers to it. The little bloomers. A little dress. And I will get along, around, oh, this one's got the little bloomers too. To sewing in all these little strings. And this one has a little bonnet. It was just a little romper. And it's a little long, but it's still really super cute. I've got to sew in the strings on that one. And then this pink one, which is a different kind of crochet thread. Still small, though. But yeah, that's one thing that I've been keeping myself busy with. Because believe it or not, it takes a little minute to crochet something that small. And this is just a little pillow I made out of the end of a sock. I thought would be cute. It's almost like a little boppy. But, and then I made him, I had this purple dress on this one, but I took it off so that I could make this little diaper cover. And I'm going to make a little hat and maybe a diaper t-shirt or a bib, and turn this one into a boy. But you can see how many duplicates of the babies I've got. This one's got a little darker hair, but these two look just alike. And then I actually, which I didn't bring it out here with me, have got one of the babies that I crocheted a mermaid tail. And I cut the baby in half, and I'm going to silicone the mermaid tail to the baby and make it a little mermaid baby. But that's just one of the things I've been keeping myself busy with, besides starting a new baby, painting a new baby. But yeah, that's what I've been up to. Look, this is so crooked. So crooked. But it's still cute. I tried. That's all I can say. But it's fun. But it is so hard making this teeny tiny, tiniest little things ever. It is so hard. But And then I just got to sew in all the strings. And I don't know, maybe I'll glue some too, or the fabric glue. But really, really super cute. But this is my collection of extras so far. And then the little Playtex looking bottles are super cute. But anyway, guys, that's what I've been keeping myself busy with. And then, so yeah. But I'm going to clean up a few things out here and see what else I can get myself into. But yeah, these come from Walmart. And it's just the sew-on snaps. And they're like $1.97, something like $1.92. And it makes, you can use all of these for pacifiers. And then it's got this middle section that's just got these. So I'm going to try to, I don't know, maybe figure out something to do with these two. Maybe make some kind of rattle toys, or I don't know. We'll see. But I didn't want to just throw them away. So, but yeah, that's what I've been up to. And you can use the metal snaps too. They've got a pack that's got some tiny little metal snaps that makes perfectly little round pacifiers. But that's what I've been doing with these little bitties. So, just by going, you know, on the Facebook groups of the mini babies. And I tell you, there is some women on there that can crochet like no other. I myself am not that good, but I'm happy with what I have done. These little booties, and so, yeah, I'm happy with what I have accomplished with them. But it's not easy. So, yeah, I actually have a set of boy and girl twins that nobody else doesn't have. So, but yeah, it's really fun. And her dress turned out amazing. I'm so in love. I love this little baby here. And then the matching headbands, I just like crochet a chain and tie it in the back. Super, super cute. But, and then her little bed. And I am going to do some other, anytime I get a duplicate, I'm probably going to do some things with it. But anyway, guys, I tell you, if you go on those groups, these ladies, they even go and paint the eyes to make them look like they're awake. They're amazing. And I love looking at all the stuff they come up with. So, but there's not enough hours in a day for me to do it all. So, I'm going to set that there. But yeah, I got these at the little fingernail things from the Dollar Tree. I think I paid $1.25 for them. And they're perfect for the ends of those little pacifiers. So, anyway, I'm going to get busy in here. I still haven't put the eyelashes on my Cody Bear. Oh, I need to. He's so stinking cute. And there's my Maddie girl. We're fixing to take a trip to one of the Halloween stores. And I'm going to take her with me. So, and then there's my Garrett. I had to come out here and fix him. One of my granddaughters came out. She's wanting, and she brought her little girl. And she is wanting another baby so bad that she came out here and she grabbed up the baby. And I don't know, you know, people are not as gentle or not as easy on the hair as I would be myself. So, but yeah, I guess that's all for today. And I'm probably going to put him back up. And I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching. Bye.